What's up, y'all? Oh shit, my camera's about to die. Dang. I kind of figured that might happen. Well, your boy down in the gym tonight. This is gonna be a real short video because I didn't charge. I didn't plan on getting down here, but I was starting to feel down in the dumps. And one thing that I've learned in life that helps anyone is down in the dumps is to work out. Feeling bored? Exercise. Feeling like you're down in the dump? Exercise. I think it's that time for me to finally accept the fact that my boy got to go to daycare. Because working at night is hard as a monk. You can't do both, man. You know, for those people who work from home, you know what, actually, for those stereotypical women out there who take care of their kid, put their career on the side, or take a little back burner, you know, that's essentially what I did, honestly. I mean, I'm still working. I'm just not working as much as I could. Grab these 15s. Do some arm stuff. As much as I could working if I was working throughout the day. Oh, sorry. I think at this point is when I lose most of my viewers. So thank y'all for checking me out. Appreciate it. And for everybody else, yeah. Oh man. Oh god. Can't do it all, man. Can't do it all. I ain't gonna lie, it's been tough. I dreamed of watching, staying at home and watching my kids and working a full-time job, doing all that stuff at the same time. I kind of look like I'm slimming down a little bit. Oh, snap. My belly ain't that blabby. Word for the night, blabby. But yeah, man, I always, from since I can remember, I was like, you know what? I'm having a big family. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna spend most of my time with them. I ignored everything that TV and all these stereotypical scripts of ladies being at home with their kids and how hard it is, because that's who usually do it. But I just like, man, I just, I was like, I can do it. I can do anything I put my mind to. But bro, having a little toddler is hard. Hard work. You don't get no breaks. You think you're gonna get some time because they sleep? It don't work that way. If they sleep, if they sleep, you'd be lucky to be able to do anything throughout the day. I mean, there are some people who out there who get blessed and they child sleep for 3 or 4 hours. That ain't my situation. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually starting to feel a little bit better already. Stretch my arms out there a little bit. But yeah, man, I gotta find childcare now, which sucks because that means I see him in the morning and then however many hours until I get off of work or stop working or childcare ends. You know, these little kids ain't gonna be little kids for very long. Soon they gonna stink and it's just gonna be different then because they just be stinky kids. It's just like whatever. You're almost an adult. Whatever. Back talking and all that crap. But right now, they're like complete little like like little baby clowns, man. It's crazy. It's hard. It's crazy. It's hard and it's crazy and it's the most beautiful thing in the world. And it's hard. But man, I really wanted to be present for all that, but I ain't rich. I don't work to be rich. The work I do, I only do enough of it to take care of stuff, but mostly just to take care of stuff. And if I can take care of things, all my rest of my time goes to spending with my kid, my family. I'm working on this house. That's a whole nother story. That feels good. I didn't want to come down here because I kind of blew out everything yesterday when I did those box squats. Butt cheeks hurt. One of my neighbors came down and gave me an assessment because he's a doctor and he has training and stuff. You know, what they call him. I think he's like a physical therapist or something with a PhD, whatever. And he told me that I got a butt tilt thing going on from my weak hamstrings. And he told me that once I correct it, I'm gonna have even smaller of a butt, but I have to get back to it. Look, I'm breathing heavy already. I lost count. But anyways, I got bumped out and I was like, man, let me just go down to the stairs and get some small muscle groups activated and just kind of vent. I don't know, man. Oof. I like spending time with my kid, so that sucks. I was really hoping that I can do my graphic design thing and take care of him full time and figure out everything else in between. But that's not what life is. Usually, that's not what it's about. I'm jumping ahead of myself. We do one more set of these, and then I'll do some cable curls. But yeah, that's what's going on with me tonight. Getting here to do some biceps and maybe some triceps. Not gonna be a long video because I see my blinky red thing on my camera going off because it might die at any moment now. Oops, excuse me. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm slimming down for real. Look at that. Muscle memory, I guess. Okay, I'm starting to get some less saggy boobs going on there. I'm like 90% of the population. The last place my body tends to leave, tends to pull for fat is my stomach. So I feel like I'm coming along. Ooh, feel the burn. Do some hammer curls. I was alternating, but I think these are better. Oh, I feel like I'm lifting my boy. Uh, uh, it's been a blast, though. I'll tell you what. I go to these different things throughout the day. I go to construction sites with my boy. We look at dump trucks. We sit out there with some string cheese and we eat string cheese. And we look at dump trucks, dump dirt. He loves it. We walk around Home Depot. He pushes a cart. He loves that. He loves pushing carts at Costco. But our number one cart place is IKEA. Because we get in that thing, I can get on the back of it, and we just be zooming throughout the day. The whole place is ours when people are at work. It's a blast, man, for real. What's another thing to do? We go to playgrounds. I'm going to tell y'all what. We go to playgrounds, and y'all folks who hire these nannies who ain't that great, I'm going to tell you what they do at these playgrounds. They sit there on their floor, on their phone, and they let your kid run around, get into everything. I went to this one playground, and I saw this little kid drinking dirty fly water, and I was like, ugh, gross. I admit, I'm a helicopter parent, so I don't let my boy do all that stuff and forget that misnomer or build your immunity. At least I think it's a misnomer. If I can avoid my kid getting sick from drinking crap, I ain't letting them do that. And those nannies sure don't be like jumping up to do it themselves. So just keep that in mind. Make sure y'all get y'all somebody who will really watch your kid. Let me do some drag curls. Put these things down and pull my britches up. Ooh. I think those are drag curls. Are those drag curls? Yeah. Pulling my britches up. Pulling my elbows back instead of doing this thing. Yeah, pull those britches up. Ooh. Ah. Let me see what my stomach look if I sucked it in. Ah. That hurt. That hurt pushing my stomach out that high. Anyways, that's my tip for y'all parents out there who are going in work and leaving your kids with nannies. Make sure y'all vet them. I'm not really thrilled about my kid going to daycare and coming back home with hand, foot, mouth disease, and I get hand, foot, mouth disease or whatever other germ. I guess I'm gonna have to put garlic in his pockets. That's what I'm gonna do. Woo! Why is those drug curls activating my shoulders? I think I'm doing those wrong. That shouldn't be activating my shoulders. Oh, oh. All right, let me see. Focus. Actually, those are quite a few reps. Let me stretch out again. Drag curls. Drag curls is just like pulling up your britches. Oh, that hurts. Still got work to do. I can't see my serrators yet. And I got this little poochie right here. That poochie. Remember, Ferrari, not Mustang. But that's what's going on with me. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel a little bit better. I'm glad I came down here and decided to move some weight, even if it's just a little bit. Because I was getting pretty bummed out as I sat on the couch and did work. It's all good. Everything will work out. It always does. All you have to do is work out. Solve all your life problems. You broke? You work out. You hungry? You work out. You need a friend? You work out. Want to look good? You work out. Oh. Want to buy a new house? You work out. Want to fix the house? You work out. Everything in life can be solved in a gym. You just got to put your mind to it. Oh, yeah. That burns. Activating those things. But I'm definitely getting it up in my lats or my traps a little bit. Anyways, do one more set of those. I'm just kind of repping them out, burning off the 3 cupcakes minis. I had these little bitty, tiny, itty bitty, maybe quarter size cupcakes. Just because I was kind of bumped. And I felt bad about it. So I was like, I doubly got to get down here and burn. But they were tiny. They weren't that bad. And my body's still burning from recovery, doing those heavy weights. I feel like my drag curls aren't as effective. Yeah, I feel them in my biceps, but I feel like they also aren't as effective as they usually are. I think because I used to use a bar to do it. Ooh. Yep, I used a bar to do it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I've been hanging around my boy too much. That's what he does. That boy a trip. Dang, my curls were only 20 pounds. We're on week. I don't know what I did. I think I did face pulls or something. There you go. Fully engage that bicep. There we go. Engage, 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 not engage. Engage, 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 not engage. Engage, 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 not engage. Okay, I like those. I see it in the mirror. Oh, ah, ah, ah. Oh yeah, those are nice. I felt that almost entirely through that full range. Ooh, yep. Those are only 20 pounds on each side too. Yeah, I felt that engage all the way through. Ooh, ooh, crab pose. I don't know if it helps, but sometimes I'm at night not by myself, but when I'm laying there, I like to do some belly rolls, belly rub rolls. If I got gas in here, I try to move it on out. Most people are just bloated and full of poo. You know, your poo gets stuck in this area instead of going out your butt. Something like that. That's what somebody said on TikTok. They say you just got poo all in here, and that's why you can't get rid of that belly. So you gotta just keep pooing until it all goes out. So that didn't seem very logical to me. Those are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I high five those. Oh yeah, those all the way through. I'm not gonna curl them because I lose tension. But when I just do this, that's all the way through. Ooh. Ooh. God dog. All right, guys, I'm cured. Ooh. I'm not even gonna do a third set. I was just feeling kind of bummed, and I said I was gonna do some more isolated, smaller workouts. I feel like that was pretty good for me. Pretty good. But anyways, this ain't gonna be a long video. Pretty sure it's already long. I'm not gonna edit it. I think I am. But I appreciate you guys for watching and holding this guy accountable. Anyways, I hope y'all having a good Thursday night. I'm about to go do some work and watch anime. Peace.